What's going on, everyone? I'm ATRon The Gamer, and in this video I'm going to be going over a Act 3 Magic Find guide for the Hell difficulty. And the reason for doing this is if you haven't seen the patch notes already, there's going to be a video in the annotations of me doing a review. That's a video you can check out, or you can read them on the official Blizzard website where they talk about patch 1.0.3, where you can get item level 61 and item level 62 gear from Act 3 and 4 of Hell. So Hell, Act 3 and 4 farming is going to be viable in my opinion. So we're going to start this up right now, and the quest that you're going to need is quest number 6, the Siegebreaker, and you're going to go ahead and select the Kill the Siegebreaker portion. So once you've done that, go ahead and start the game. Once you're in the game, you're going to want to go to the waypoint and go ahead and select the Bridge of Corsic. And once you go through to the Bridge of Corsic, you are going to want to go out into the Fields of Slaughter, and out here in the Fields of Slaughter you're going to find anywhere from 1 to 3 sets of champs and or rares. I like to kill them just so I can stack my Nephalem Valor buff, but it's up to you how you want to go about doing it. Once you've gotten stacks of Nephalem Valor, which you may or may not have done, you're going to want to be looking for the Icefall Caves and the Caverns of Frost. One of them is going to be in your game regardless. It doesn't really matter which one it is, but you're just going to want to be looking for the only cave that is in the Fields of Slaughter, and it's going to be one of those two. So once you find that, go ahead and go in. Once inside the cave, keep an eye out for chests. Also keep an eye out for frozen mounds, and keep your third eye on the lookout for ancient remains. There are usually at least 1 to 2 sets of either rares or champions inside the first level of the cave, regardless of whether it's the Icefall Caves or Caverns of Frost. In level 2 you can expect to find anywhere from 1 to 2 sets of champs and or rares, and it seems like a guaranteed Resplendent Chest every single time, so this makes for a great cave to hit up over and over again. We are now done with that initial cave that was found in the Fields of Slaughter, and we are moving on, so we'll go to the waypoint, and we're going to go to the Bridge of Corsic once again, but this time, once we get to the Bridge of Corsic, we are going to go southwest, and we're looking for the battlefields. And once you get to the battlefields, you should be able to find anywhere from 1 to 3 sets of champs and or rares, and obviously you can get more loot off these guys if you would like. Also keep an eye out for treasure goblins, as they can be anywhere inside the vicinity of the battlefields. Sturdy barrels are scattered all throughout the Fields of Slaughter and the battlefields, and easy to break object. More champs in the battlefield. Now, here's a dungeon that you want to look for whenever you go into the battlefields. It has a chance to spawn. It will not always be here, but when it is here, there's a chance you can get some good stuff. As you can see, end up finding a fortune shrine as well as a treasure goblin, but there is a chance for Resplendent Chest to spawn in the forward barracks, so definitely check it out if you ever see it in the battlefields. We're back out in the battlefields now, and we have this stout wooden door in front of us, and I want to point out that this is not always going to be here, but when it is here, it will be right directly in the center of the battlefields, which you can see on my mini-map. And you just go ahead and open this door, and you can go inside to Crider's Outpost. Inside Crider's Outpost is, I'm quite certain, a guaranteed Resplendent Chest. I've seen it every time I've been in here, but it may or may not be 100%. I'm not completely sure. You can find dead guardians scattered throughout the battlefields. You could have acquired these before or after, it doesn't really matter, but they are here to be acquired. We're done with the battlefields, and we're moving on to the Fortified Bunker, which is just southeast once you're in the battlefields. It is always here, and you're just going to want to go inside. And once you're inside, you're going to be able to find some champs and or rares on level 1, but what we're really looking for is level 2, because in level 2 there should be a guaranteed Resplendent Chest. We are now done with the Fortified Bunker, and we're moving on, and right now would be a good time to check the Keep Depths level 1. If you check the layout, you might be able to find a Resplendent Chest in the very near vicinity. I have a video out currently on the exact location of it, but you just basically want to head southeast, and you may or may not find it. If it's not right there, it's on a little bridge over some lava. If it's not there, you don't want to bother and just move on to the next step. So the next thing we're looking to do, regardless of whether or not you went to the Keep Depths or not, is go to Rakis Crossing, and once you've taken that waypoint, you're going to want to head northeast, and you're going to look for the Underbridge, which may or may not be open in your game. It's all going to be game dependent. If you do get lucky enough to get Underbridge in your game, I would recommend going in, as you can find crates to break, as well as armor racks to loot, breakable barrels, as well as sets of champs and rares. And last but surely not least, chests. And you can find regular chests as well as Resplendent Chests, and sometimes you can find both of them in the same room. And we're looking to kill Siegebreaker, as he should drop some decent stuff if you have your 5 stacks, which hopefully you do at this point, because you should have encountered tons of champs and rares if you went along the route that I just laid out. And you should have 5 stacks, like I said, and that if you do, you will get a guaranteed rare regardless of which patch it is. And that's going to do it for this video, everyone. Hope you all had something to gain from watching this. If you haven't already, please subscribe to me on my YouTube channel. You can also follow me on Twitter at ATRonTheGamer. If you like this video, please click the like button. Hope to see everyone next time for more Diablo 3. Until that time, I am ATRon The Gamer. Later, everyone.